Yo guys, I'm Niek from the Produce School and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make insane melodic techno leads in Serum. Serum is capable of creating really cool sounds, and I will show you guys all the tips and tricks that we also use to create our latest Serum preset bank from the pack Horizon, which is a sample and preset pack containing everything you need for your next melodic techno track. I will try to give a detailed step-by-step insight in the way recreate these kind of leads, and then I will also make something right on the spot. For now, let's dive straight into the video. As you can see, I'm here in Serum with just the init patch, and I have a really simple melody that sounds like this. And the first thing that I want to talk about is the wavetable selection and layering. So first of all, I believe that the saw shape is really the most used wavetable for melodic techno leads. And if it's not exactly the saw wave, most of the time it will be some kind of analog wavetable. Melodic techno nowadays is still created a lot with analog gear. So you will try to imitate that in Serum, and it's the best to just stick to analog wavetables for that. Once you start to make more digital sounding sounds, such as anima style bass shots, you will want to start to use some spectral wavetables and so on. But that's something we will talk about in another video. Some cool wavetables are inside this basic mini, such as this saw wave. The DS saw and triangle. The Uno wavetables are really nice. And the MB saw is also one that we used a lot in the preset pack. It just sounds a bit more sharp. So let's just take this one, and once you have a sound, you can decide to layer it, for example, with a basic mini. And let's pitch it up 1 octave. Okay, this combination might work. If you're using 2 saw waves, I wouldn't recommend to keep them on the same octave and on the same place of your stereo field, because that will give phasing issues. But if you pitch it up an octave, it will just add something more to the sound, which makes it sound more full. A trick that you can use is to give unison to one of the 2 oscillators. For example, 8 voices of unison. Bring back the detune a little bit. Once you added unison to your sound, you can go to the global section and you can use the unison stack mode. You have many different options. I quickly opened up another Serum because I want to show you a trick with this unison stacking function. And that's when you have 2 oscillators with the same wavetable, such as the simple saw wavetable. And then you give them both, for example, 8 voices of unison. Bring back the detune a little bit. Then you use the panning to pan them almost all the way to the left for oscillator A, and almost all the way to the right for oscillator B. And then you give them different unison stack settings, and that will sound something like this. A really fat and really wide sound, especially if you would continue on this. At this point, I really like to shape the sound, and you do that in envelope 1. And a shorter shape like this, with some release, kind of always does the job. However, at this point, you want to choose what kind of sound you want. So if you want a more of a brassy sound, give it some attack. Something like this could work really well. Next up, I want to move on to the filtering section. And it's a really nice way to make the sound a bit more clean. So let's link it, for example, to an MG Low 12. Turn on oscillator A and B. And immediately also link the velocity function to it. As you can see here in the MIDI, I added like different velocity to every note. And that will sound really cool if you link the velocity to the cutoff or some other parameters. Now let's add a noise oscillator and go for something kind of analog, like the Juno 106 noise. And link it through the filter as well. A cool trick you can do with this noise to make the sound more analog and to make it a bit imperfect, just like the older analog synths. You can go to the matrix, select the noise oscillator as your source, and link it to the filter cutoff. If you do that really harsh, it will sound like this. But just subtle, it will give a little like crisp and a little imperfection to the sound that sounds really nice. Another trick that you can try to make it a bit more imperfect but still nice is to change the fine tune a little bit. For example, just like this. Another cool thing you can do is modulate the fine tune with an LFO. Turn off the BPM rate and put it to a very fast LFO speed. Then link it to the fine tune of your high oscillator, or for example both of them. Hit Alt Shift click to make it bipolar, so it goes both ways, and then open it up. You can also determine if you want to add some glide to the sound. You can do this also by hitting the always knob here. So it will glide between all the notes that are playing. Now you can start adding a bunch of effects, like some distortion, for example tape saturation. Some delay, ping pong to make it really wide. But I would try to not use the delay and reverb that's built into Serum. I just rather use some cool plugins like Echo Boy. It's an analog echo processor that just fits more to the vibe of these melodic kind of sounds. If you haven't downloaded that yet, I would really recommend that. It's not sponsored, but it's just a really great tool to use for these kind of sounds. Right here at the mode, I selected ping pong mode. And then right here you can select the time you want for each side. And you want to give it a little bit more feedback. Then the best part of this echo is the like saturation style you want on it. For example, the tube tape is something I really like. Add a bit of a high cut and a low cut. And let's see what it sounds like. Now I'm going to sidechain this delay to the lead with a P controller. And of course you don't want to forget some reverb. So with these tips I showed you, you can come a really long way in creating these kind of fat melodic techno leads. I will now just try to make a bit more of them, so you get a better idea of the workflow. But I guess this one is pretty sick already. So let's continue working on the one that's spanned from the left to the right with the unison stacking settings that I created earlier in this video. I will now do a bit less talking and just start messing around. So because of the panning, this sound is really wide. And if you want to reduce that, you can go to the global section and like turn down the width of both of them. It will immediately sound less loud because like stereo sounds are perceived louder by human ears. So if you turn down the width, it will immediately sound less loud. So you can bring it up a little more, or you can put more effects on it, for example. And a trick I forgot to show you is that you can use noise FM modulation, and that sounds really nice. And it just adds a bit of raw texture to your lead. Let's just demonstrate it. If you do it really harsh, it will sound really bad. It will just turn your oscillator into a noise one. But if you do it like subtle, it will just make your sound a bit wonky. I don't know how to describe it, but like this. Let's do it for both oscillators. Let's add some effects. I'm just going to mess around a little bit. Let's link it to like the other. Let's link it to the delay and the reverb and see what it sounds like. Okay, so that one sounds really good as well. And that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video and that you learned some cool new tricks to create your own leads. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you're searching for high quality melodic techno samples and presets, make sure to check out the Horizon pack that we dropped last week in the link in the description. You will get a full overview of everything that is included in the pack, so definitely check that out. Also follow us on Instagram to not miss out on daily producer content. And for now, I want to thank you guys for watching and I see you guys in the next video.